Hello, y'all. Uh, see the title there. Consciously aware, freedom through spiritual awareness, awakening. Sorry. Uh, okay, give me just a second here. Uh, Waiting on it to catch up and everything. So I'll get to it in just a minute, and I'll put the link below if anybody wants to join. So just a minute. Okay. Hey there in the chat there. Hello, I see you. I didn't see your message. It got retracted. So anyway, whatever. Uh, just another minute here. Okay, y'all. Sorry. I was rolling me slow too. Um. Anyway, yeah. Hello there, y'all. Hope everybody's having a good one. It's really freaking cold here, so um. Uh. Yeah. But anyway, here we go. Uh. I was get this shit. I'm sorry. And if you want to come on, this is the topic. There. So, give me just a second here, and I will have to get my headphones here So, give me just a minute here. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me just a second. If anyone, yeah, like I said, if anybody wants to come on and, yeah. Okay. Hang on a second. Shit. Stupid. There we go. And you will be in the cameraman box, so. Just a second. Here, so. Yeah, you will be in the cameraman box. So be aware of that as well. Um, you hear a lot of people talk about that, to free your mind and the rest will follow. Well, that's true. Freedom's all up here. Once you know that and know yourself, you'll see that. Until you do, yeah. And the fear, like I was watching a video a while ago about that, about how our fears are ingrained into us since we're born, and that's part of the slavery there too. These fears they build into us to keep us from becoming conscious and aware, and being really free. So I was going to show some stuff that I had. I'll just put it below. You can look at it if you want. But if anybody wants to come on and talk about it, it's open. Anybody's welcome to join the conversation here. But stick to the topic, please. And want to talk about the ways you can find that freedom through spiritual awakening and how you can go about this, having your own spiritual awakening. A lot of people, different things, meditation is a good one. My mind's a blank right now. I'm so sorry. Like I said, I've been watching the video there and everything. So, but we was having a discussion about this last night on Hangout, and I thought it would be a good topic, to talk about here because it's something you don't hear a lot talking about. Everybody gets stuck in talking about these conspiracy theories and all this stuff. Well, I should say conspiracy fact because a lot of them have been proven to be fact. And I have researched a lot myself, and I can say ones I have looked into were factual. I'm not going to go into that. It's on my channel there, here, and my other one, the Becky. But anyway, I'll go back. I had to show the undiscovered self here almost 2 years ago. A really, really good show there. Had lots of different various people on here talking about the undiscovered self. Carl Jung, and check that out if you want to. That's on my channel as well, and on Lost Horizons channel as well. But Debbie, y'all know Debbie. Anyway, but like I said, I was reading on Krishnamurti. Russell Brand talks about him a lot, which, really, he really puts on a false front there, and makes you think that, oh, I'm a good guy because I look at what I do, look at what I read and believe that he's for the establishment and everything. Y'all know that shit. I don't have to tell you. This is not about the man, Krishnamurti. It's about what, the teachings, about this subject here. He emphasized revolution. He stressed the need for a revolution in the psyche of every human being and emphasized that such revolution cannot be brought about by any external entity, be it religious, political, or social. It has to come from you, from within. He withdrew from their societies, the theosophy, however the fuck you say it. But yeah, it's about the teachings, not about the person, as I don't know much about the person. Just liked what they had to say there about that. And how important that is. Like they say, like I said there, free your mind and the rest will follow. Don't get sucked into their fear propaganda, which you see a lot of people do on here. I used to as well get sucked into it. And sometimes we do. And it happens. Because, we're human. Nobody's perfect. So, yeah, the video I was watching was called, it was Krishnamurti, talking about fear. And like I had said about how they put these fears into us. It's more, when we're old enough to comprehend these things, and it's through religion that a lot of this is done. The fear of hell, eternal damnation, that's the main fear that I've heard from people, not on here, and around me here, in my town and stuff, and that's how they keep people. Y'all know this shit though. I mean, that's how they keep these people sucked into this and keep them doing keep them voting and going along with what they're doing, and hiding what they're really doing. Y'all know that, hiding what they're really doing by keeping people in fear, and thus keeping them from becoming consciously aware and being truly free. I hope not. But yeah, like I said, I don't need to tell y'all that. Y'all know that. I just would like if anyone would come on and want to discuss it. I'm waiting on something else. So don't be shy, y'all. It's something everybody needs to talk about here. Because, like I said, it's the truth. You free your mind, and all this is, you be like, whatever. Just go with the flow. Like Bruce Lee says, be like water. That's a lot of good teachings from him as well. So what does it mean to be truly awake? That's what it is, being conscious and aware of your inner self, outer self, uh, and see that always connected together. We all are. And the more people that become consciously aware, the more you're going to see shit start to change in the world. Because people, hey there, Ed. Ed says, I truly know well, in my opinion, to be consciously aware, spiritually evolved is treat everything with complete honest love. Thank you, Ed. Thank you. That was what I was going to say there next. There was honest love, unconditional love. I like that video you shared, by the way, Ed. Thank you. But yeah, once more people become consciously aware, they'll see this too. And you, like I said, you'll see stuff starting to change. But until that happens, um, there ain't much you can do but keep telling people this, telling people. Uh, keep this message is the most important that we need to get out there to let people know that. Um, the butterfly effect. Say it again. Uh, exactly, Ed. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's important to get this message out. That's why they keep us in the fear, so people won't see what they're doing there with what they're doing to all the peoples of the world. Like I said, we're all connected. What happens to one affects the other. Um, anybody, if anybody wants to come, that's up to y'all. If y'all want to come on and talk, I've I've got a while here. Um, till about 4 o'clock, but I ain't gonna keep it that long anyway. Um, hey there, Firecat and Ed, and I seen Truth Undenied was in there earlier. Didn't see what he wrote. He retracted his message. Like I said, everybody's welcome to join. State your opinion here about this subject if you wish. I know there's people out there that's got stuff to say about this. You know, some are a bit shy about it, and that's okay. I understand that. Um, I was like that myself in the beginning. Um, it's took how long to get to this point? 2 years, almost three. I was shy as hell. I didn't want to even. I would let I would let everybody else talk on here, uh, and that was one of the reasons I was so shy. But the other reason was to hear everybody else's opinion on these things, and what's the word I'm looking for here? Um, to absorb all that and you know put it in with what I already knew and stuff. Hey, Foxy. Yes, please, Ed, don't type no more. Please, please just drive. We want you alive, Ed. Please. um, out there. Stupid mouse. Um, she's been triggered and can't talk. Okay. Um, Okay. That's the message. What I've been saying here. I'll put them links. I'll just go ahead and put these links below. And it oh wow, Foxy. We can talk about that later there. Um, kiss. Um, shit. Hang on. Like I said, he was in these societies, their stuff, and he dissolved. It was the Order of the East, started in the East, and he dissolved that, and then they reformed it in the Netherlands. It's under another name. Um, shit, I'm so sorry. Order of the Star. That was only lasted 2 years, though. Anyway, I will leave it. Put them. Go ahead and put the links below here. If you want to check him out and learn the history. But like I said, it's the message. This is about the message, not the man. Um, Philosophy. Uh, Hang on a second. Back here. Hang on a second. That's the truth, Bugsy. Yet things happen to our souls. It's like I said, um, they only. I've said this a lot, and others have said this a lot. Um, you allow them. We allow. It's like we say. Frank says this a lot. You're letting that into your nut, letting that into your head. Don't let that shit in your head. Don't let the fear and all this other bad shit into your head because it will fuck you up. And that's why they do this shit to fuck you up, to keep you from becoming conscious and aware and truly free. Uh, okay. This is really good. I'm gonna take these off for now until someone joins. If anyone wants to join. Um, okay. Yeah, I put them links below, didn't I? The other. Sorry, y'all. I gotta close this stuff here. Just give me a sec. Thank you, thank you. But that link for that video I was talking about, the about fear, it's below there. It's the first one that's below there. I watched a little bit of it. I haven't watched it all yet. It was really good stuff. So check it out. And there's other stuff of his too. Watch as well. He's wrote books as well. You can check out. But like I said, look at the message, not the person. That's what the thing is. It's the message. Don't shoot the messenger. We're all messengers. And you see a lot of people being so judgmental of people and not even listening to the message. They're judging people on what they look like or how they live and things like that, and not looking at what they're saying, what they're coming from their soul. And that's like we said a lot. This is not really you, but this is just a vessel. Uh, and they can't hurt what's inside you. They can hurt this. Well, they can hurt that if you let them. If you let them. Um, so okay. I'm waiting on someone to join if they're going to join. If nobody joins here in the next 20 minutes or so, I'll end it. And if anybody wants to come after, they can come in after. Uh, they're too shy about this stuff. It's cool. Um, anyway, And Keela, I will be getting your paintings to you if you hear this. I will get them to you. I'll be sending them out tomorrow. I've had a lot of stuff going on here, and I just sorry, my alarm. Just had a lot going on personally, and haven't. Anyway, I don't want to go into that on here because it's private stuff. Anyway, I see Firecat's in. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? I can't hear you.
I was on the wrong headset. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can hear you now.
Yes. Hello. How are you?
I'm driving, but I'm keeping my eyes forward. I'm paying attention. I'm not looking at the freaking screen.
Okay. I won't say anything weird to keep your mind off the road. The last thing I need to hear is crash.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, well, I didn't know. I was like, I'll be the first to join, so Rebecca will start speaking.
Well, I wanted to, there in the chat there, thanks for your comment there, Truth and Denied there, Josh. He says, I don't believe anyone has awakened. We are all reactive machines. Well, we can be awakened and still be reactive. Process spiritual growth, that's how we learn and evolve. So I do partly agree with that. So, like I said, we are reactive. We can't help that because we're human. Nobody's perfect. Right, y'all?
Yeah, that's why I typed in the live chat. It's like, something's telling me, or a feeling is to treat everything in complete, honest love, whether it's not loving you back. It's, like I said, it's, I don't know, in our instinct, in our defense mechanism to, like I said, when it comes to pedos, psychopaths trying to soft kill us, somebody runs you off the road, gives you a finger, and it was their fault. Just any example of negativity just lashing out at you. Yeah. And you're supposed to go, it's okay, because, I love you regardless or not. Like, I get that. I mean, I get that because it takes your mindset.
Hello?
Every day, and I know me inside my heart. I'm gripping the steering wheel and going, oh, if I had a license to pit maneuver you off the road or bump you back or something, I could get away with that. But I know, again, though, in my heart, it's not right. It's better, I'm not saying completely turn the other cheek. I mean, it just seems like it's impossible almost to be in that complete state of open, honest love with everything, whether it's trying to harm you or not. You know what I mean? Consistently, 24 hours, whatever, you know.
Like we said, nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
And but we are reactive because that's how we're made to react to things. But that don't mean we ain't awake. There are different levels of awake and awareness.
I get where Josh is coming from. I think the way he's seeing it is, a lot of people out here on different platforms, we claim to be awake, but I'm pretty sure what he's meaning is, everybody's on a different level. We all know that, but I'm not going to answer for him and completely say it's the utmost supreme perfect state of beingness level that if we don't let anything bother us and treat everything, go with the flow and be in complete love with everything, maybe that's what he is saying. I'm not sure, but I would say, a lot of people out here, including myself, There's a big wake up call for us because yes, we are still learning.
Yeah, we are. That's like, you know, the tagline in my video there, the other video, you know, the spiritual growth. That's something you got to work on yourself. That's not something you can't read that in a book. That's why I didn't show none of that stuff. You can't learn this shit in a book. You got to experience it for yourself. And until you do, you're not going to really understand what we're saying here.
Rebecca, I'm sure you've had moments, you know, you're driving, whether you're by yourself or, you know, whatnot, companies with you, and somebody cut you off, somebody does something stupid, and you know, they're flipping you off, you stupid bee, and all that. And I know I've had moments like that.
Oh, yeah.
But somebody attacked me on the road like that.
But what I'm saying is, we've all had those moments, and I'm sure at least once in our life, we just looked at the person and was like, peace, you know, it's all good, you know, whatever. I'm not going to stress about it. I love you anyways. And they look at you like, what is wrong with you? My energy was supposed to magnet towards you, and then you're going to bounce back to the same vibe, and you trip people out. They're like, what is wrong with this person? Why won't they fight with me?
That happened to me in Houston. I was in a bright yellow Jeep with a convertible top, and I was turning into the lane of a mall to go to work, and it was Sunday, hardly any traffic. And this guy behind me thought I cut him off or something. He chased me round and round the freaking mall. I had to run into the mall and hide, and then he ripped up the top of my Jeep.
Oh, my God.
It was horrific. Yeah.
Dang.
It was, he just totally wigged out. It was very scary. Because, you know, I'm a 120-pound girl and being chased down by this fucking big, huge truck.
Dang.
Yeah. I think that air pollution gets people crazy in big cities.
It's something.
It was terrifying. It was freaking terrifying.
I know yesterday, on my way to get my mom, that happened to me 3 times before I even got to my mom. You know, people about pull out in front of me. Like, what can you, I blow my horn, but it's so beautiful, you know, they don't even hear it. But
what do you do with a person like that? I mean, my God.
Ain't nothing you can do, you know.
No.
That's,
you cry.
You know, they'll pull out in front of the wrong person and they won't stop. And they'll just hit them. They won't be like me and be like, oh, you know, I'm do everything you can to stop. You know, so you don't hit them.
I mean, that freaked me out for a long time.
Let it get to me though yesterday, but like Ed said, there are days when you
when somebody attacks you with a huge amount of energy for so long, you know, what do you do with it? I mean, you explode into a million pieces. You just want to you know, it's at some point you do. It's hard to be tough all the time. It really is hard to absorb it all without exploding. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. That's another thing. People, I say it too much myself, and she left. I hope she comes back.
We love you, Fire. We love you, Firecat. It's okay.
It's okay.
To me, she just showed complete passionism about it, and I can get like that too, but I'm not going to do it.
Like yesterday, somebody in the chat was saying, religion is Rebecca's trigger, and I'm like, not no more. Good luck finding my trigger. I mean,
I mean, you know me. I you know, once I know you long enough, I wait quite a while before I'll try messing, you know, with one of the G plus peeps or something. But you know, honestly, I don't know your ultimate trigger, and if I did, I would give you pre-warning signs, like, you know, maybe something like this is coming, because I know if I did it out of the blue, you'd be like, you son of a bitch, what are you doing, Ed? he's had such a good long track record with me. Now he's gonna pull this shit.
Shit. Yeah.
Oh, that would trip me out too, because I mean, some of the G plus peeps that been following me for a while, and vice versa, me following them. Yeah. I know that I'm following some really ornery women, and I waited quite a while before, you know, I tried to, whatever you want to say, you know, get a knee-jerk reaction out of them or trigger them. Kind of like come off rude and just lay back and see if they're going to go off and explode on me.
Right.
But usually I'll give them a warning. I'll put a little JK or some smiley emojis hey, I'm just fucking with you. I'm just playing around, okay? Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, that's like we were saying, you know, about he was saying, you know, about being reactive and stuff. That like we were saying, that's something people work on doing. You know, like we said, there are days where you can't help it, but you still don't go off as much. That's the way I've been lately, you know. It's like, you know, there's why should I get angry over this whenever, you know, like that meme I posted, you know, you just it's just stressing yourself out over this, and you can't do nothing about this at the present time. But like I was saying, you know, about the conscious and aware, you know, freedom through spiritual awakening. Until more people become aware, that's the way the world's going to continue to be the way it is. It's like it's up to all of us to keep putting this message out and doing our best to lead by example to the best of our abilities and means.
Yeah, it's I don't know, in our lifetimes, we can't predict the future, but you know, I just got a pretty good feeling. I'm like, I'm not going to see a complete overhaul in humanity, all getting together and, you know, one love, you know.
Right. You know, it's not going to happen probably in our lifetimes, but our children may live to see it.
Yeah, well, and then again, you know, it's, you know, people constantly being aware of something like that happening. I mean, if it did, it'd be like, all right, is this a total government mind control psyop going on? Like, there's some serious brainwashing going on. How did this finally happen? It's like, you know, whatever you want to say, the ultimate religion brainwashed everybody, or, you know, maybe it'll be get rid of all religions, but that's going to be the ultimate brainwashing tool that'll finally get everybody. They're only going to see face value. They ain't going to see, you know, is it a hidden agenda in the background? But, you know, a lot of people would be going, I don't know. You know, for the ones that say weren't affected by it. So is that, you know, a reality, or is it something, I don't know, of a higher power or spiritual oneness that, you know what I mean? Because if it's most of humanity is in that state, but then some are still kind of free thinking on their own, they're like, I don't feel what you guys are feeling. I mean, it looks great, but how come I'm not there? And
like I said there, you know, that's something people's got to learn and see for themselves. You know, we can't teach them. We can point people in the right direction there, but you ain't gonna learn this from a book or anything. It's from looking within, because when you, like the saying, you know, we're all connected. When you look within, you're looking at everything. You're not just looking in at yourself. If you look at it from that perspective, you know, I'm me, you are you. What was that shit? I'm me, you are you. I can't even think of it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting tongue-tied here. I am you and you are me. That's it. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like total no judgment. You know, we are the same. You know, we are. You know, like
No.
I guess just saying, you know, it's all love. I'm love, you're love,
Yes.
we're love. We're all equal. There's no judgment.
Yeah.
There's no, you know.
It's like I think it was either Debbie or Frank said last night. I think it was Debbie said nobody is worthy to judge yourself. Nobody's worthy to judge you but you. And even then, you're overcritical of yourself. You know, you're always second guessing yourself and things like that.
Yeah, I think that's the worst part of it is ourselves, because we are definitely our own worst critics. You know, like you like to paint.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there was a time, you know, I used to play drums in a rock and roll band, and certain things didn't come out right. And I would play through the show, but afterwards I'd be like, son of a, and I would just get on myself so hard. And I'm like, you know, I would catch it sometimes like, you're no freaking, you know what? Your talent level is where it is. You know, we're human. We make mistakes. We can't be, you know, freaking whatever, the best of the best or really talented as we would hope for. You know, it is what it is kind of thing. You know what? It's in the past, and go with it. You know, it is what it is. You know, it's already said and done. Why are you going to go back in the past and keep beating yourself up? But that's what we tend to do.
Exactly, yeah. And there's Foxy. Hello.
Hello.
I guess just I'm gonna pop out. I'll be in the chat.
We're all equal. There's no judgment.
It's like I think you can hear. Hello.
Sorry, was there feedback on my end?
Yeah. Did Ed leave?
Oh, I think he did. And once disappeared, so I appeared.
He just said that he
How about it for people?
No, he said he'd be in the chat. He's driving. So.
Oh, bless him. I hope he's all right. How are you? It's a good topic.
Yeah.
Very good discussion. More we have, the better.
Yep.
All over the world. How are you?
I'm good today. How are you today?
Well, before I get disconnected, I'm on an earth lead. Mixed bag of emotions, all I could say. Very mixed bag of circumstances all at once happening.
Yeah.
And you know when you're on a waking journey, right? And, well, you know what I've been going through anyway. More of the same, actually. In the first week of January, more of the same. Nothing changes in that area. But there's no such thing, in my opinion, as coincidences, is there? In my opinion, anyway. Things happen for a reason.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness me. So when, I don't know about anyone else, but for me, waking up to what I know all these years now, okay, like I put so many certain subjects to bed, because you can only know so much, can't you? Your brain can only take in so much.
Yeah.
Otherwise, one's emotions can be overloaded.
Yeah.
And you can be pulled in so many directions. And before you know it, you know how the system works. It's like you can't be seen to be, especially nowadays in the United Kingdom, you can't be seen having free speech, free thinking, free thought, because you're monitored. You'll be labelled. And I won't say the words they like to use because I'll be even more labelled. But that's just it. It's just a label, isn't it?
Yes.
And it's all about who one really, you know, looking within, because it's like I was on a hangout helping somebody dealing with when you've got a lot of good men and women. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that mean well, but they're just not waking up, are they? And when you come across those, you can just tell that they're not spiritually waking up within their own way, let alone with a free thinking mind. And there's so many, I mean, I just stumbled across this topic and I thought, oh, come on, it's another conspiracy theory, you know, I ain't going down that road. But when I started comparing it to my situation, hold on, and, you know, you keep You keep stuff what's going on, and then suddenly you think, hold on, this topic of like I don't know if it's how I can describe it without sounding like a conspiracy theorist. The targeted individuals who have a spiritual gift within themselves, there are bigger picture things in life generally, and they're starting noticing things happening in their personal life affected by perhaps mainstream society. And on that subject, it could be anything. It could be your housing, it could be your job, it could be your friends, it could be your family. Started everything strange happenings. Yeah. So I started looking at work for certain military as a consultant in America. And he's been traveling around the world to get away from what's happening to him. So at first you think, it's got to be making it all up. It can't be real, you know. And then hold on. You start, you know, looking between the lines, listening between the lines rather than watch the body language. And just listening to certain key words to pick up things. And from what I've known for years, it's plausible. I'm not saying it could be happening, but plausibility, you know. And then I thought, yeah, okay, so I'm seeing much more then. It's just like past 4 weeks, I just stumbled across information, really. And I did my own, you can't tell from just watching things, just putting things to perspective. Yeah. And what you know already. So for my own personal experience, like meditation and my, you know, looking back, far back as I can remember, and how things have happened in one's life, how it's led to one's life. Not quite reminiscing, but look at patterns of events, you know. And sometimes people are on this conveyor belt of life, you're too busy, so you've got time to stop, to think, you know. And I think sometimes the system's built that way to just, you know, control the man and the woman to be that way. But it's as soon as you're on that journey and you're enlightened to whatever journey you feel you're able to be, you know, waking up to, then you start seeing the patterns so clearly, so vividly, like you're in a dream, but you're not in a dream. It's your own, literally, waking spiritual energy on this planet Earth. And my goodness me, it's like a veil lifted off your mind. And it's like one's body can be so like, okay, it might not be perfect and aches and pains like anybody, you know. But your spiritual, inner spiritual well-being is more enlightened, more in tune. And I can pick up these frequencies of like the Wi-Fi. I can pick up the senses. Literally, I'm lying in bed and I'm like last night, hold on. I notice the different frequencies without even learning about it. By just observing it can be possible. And we can't be open about these things because a lot of people are still not waking up to subjects and that nature, or the technology that's been around for years, how it can be done and why it's happening. So when you connect it to, like, you know, you're looking at going through old paperwork and old diaries and events that's happened, and whether it's bad luck or whatever, and then you think, hold on, nah, too much of coincidence, too much things are happening, you know, too clustered together in time frames. And then you notice a bit more, the pressures constantly come, you know, in many directions, many forms. And then, okay, bring it on, because it's like it's like an invisible war, a spiritual war, but I see it now. Because because it's like they don't really, you know, they can't really control you. They control your physical body, and with the drugs and poisons and the weather and physical situation we're living in, can't control your spiritual inner soul, and that's what they're after. You know, your inner spiritual, you know, presence, because they want I call it demonic energy. And I come from a spiritual background, you know, religious background, but I'm not religious per se, you know, what is, you know, but each to their own. But I have this, I've not, you know, some people go into certain dimensions of spirituality in like meditation at different levels. Well, I don't go into that depth. I just generally for my own well-being, you know. And since I've been doing that, that's what I've noticed more. When I've looked at these videos and started learning about it, and more and more has been happening for the past 2 days. Oh, it might sound, people might just think, oh no, it's just a bad connection, like the internet. So as soon as I try and do a stream, like this woman I was talking to in Cornwall the other day, in UK on a hangout, and she was saying similar things to me. What was happening to her? That's not a coincidence. It's like a national picture of things people in my situation go through. And she had noticed things happening with my internet connection when I'm trying to do a stream or talk on a subject that is what's really going on in the real picture of things in UK. And just to help other people might not know. And nothing against the state system, nothing unlawful, just facts. Yeah. And then past 2 days, I noticed it last night. I was only out for an hour yesterday. And I thought, oh my God, who's got in again? You know what's going on here. And of course, what's it? The internet stops. The internet stream. So try the Earthly. That works. Okay, so you want to hack into the frequency and the Wi-Fi. Well, that's damaging us anyway. Our health, our mind, our body. And then you look at what's going on. So I thought, okay, they're going to react to all this negativity and get into your spiritual mind, get into your mindset, upset your body, upset your pattern.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. There's no sense getting stressed out over stuff you can't control, because it's just, it's stressing you out even more, and that's exactly what they want. And Eric says here in the chat, are you aware that you're sleep dreaming, stuck in a knowledge dream world?
Yes.
I don't know. Yes. And you wake up when you die. Sorry. That's a different kind of awakening, though. That's a different kind of awakening.
But something you said in that, right?
Yeah.
Something is in that, because I came across the demonic energy trying to attack you when you're in a dream state and sleeping mode in your mind. And so your subconscious is, your conscious state obviously is put asleep. So your subconscious is doing the work, and the body is naturally trying to heal itself. And that includes your, the mind is the powerful thing, they say, with all the complex compartments within the actual body, And then when you're playing like a DVD, it's getting into your subconscious thinking when you're in that deep state of thought pattern. Well, you're not thinking, it's just the subconsciousness taking over. So those messages within the deep meditation when you're asleep is meant to be trying to help your awakened thinking pattern, state of mind, to help you progress whatever subject you're maybe dealing with. So in a way, it's quite right in some areas what you said, and in a lot
controlled by words, too. Yeah, I'll be right back, y'all. I'll get something out of them.
Okay. And hello, Fire Cat in the hangout. How are you today? You can hear me. She's muted.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm doing great.
Cool. And I enjoyed your sharing your chat with. I watched that earlier. Was it yesterday? Rebecca did a hangout. Yeah. Oh, you're so funny. So funny. You're coming out with comments. It's just so made me. It was a good distraction.
Well,
talk about distraction.
You missed the chat, so I do look a little aggressive, but the person on the other end was far worse than me. I replayed it and went, oh shit. And then in my head, I thought I was screaming at the person, but when I replayed it, I didn't sound that angry. So I don't know what was going on there.
I bet sometimes, if you're so quiet and sometimes you hold back, it could be a negative thing, and it's knowing when to. Sometimes, yes, we can react like that, can't we? And sometimes you think, oh shite, what have I said? And it's like, why the hell should we always have to think, watch our P's and Q's, like my mum used to say, watch our P's and Q's, how we react to one another. I noticed actually when you said that right yesterday. I don't know if it's in the air or something in the water or something going on with the earth. I'm not expert in the way as science works or anything on Earth, but my goodness me, there was something going on yesterday. It was too much of a coincidence. So many strangers, different people losing their tempers. Or just
yes, my oldest son was telling me that, and yeah, there is a full moon in Cancer right now, but it was supposed to be all positive things, like, you know, a good time to talk to people and stuff, but yet I was observing and my son was observing, and in honor of this observing, I went crazy and everybody went crazy.
Yeah.
You know, so, yeah, literally.
Some people, not everybody. Not everybody. It affects, like with all that
it
kind
wasn't
of,
pretty,
you know, with the celestial stuff, it affects people differently.
Yeah.
No, I freaked out.
It sometimes makes people
really
crazy.
bad.
Some people makes them calmer and more open to things.
Mm-hmm.
Because
well, people. Sorry. No, you go on. You have better.
Right, the people I saw on the street yesterday were like, it was a short period of time. I think that's why I'm so ill with this cold weather going on, the bugs going around. There's this guy shouting, I'm a Christian on the phone to somebody. I thought it could be some debt collector or something bringing him up. And he was, hold on, I'm just out quietly. It's ironic I bumped into two people I know at once. Never normally happens like that. And I couldn't divert my attention. I really needed to talk to a neighbour, help my paint my hallway I bumped into. And then there's someone else I knew, and I was being pushed in all corners, like trying to talk to everybody, which I couldn't quite do. And that caught my attention because I stopped, you see. And this guy in his 50s, I think, in the high street, and he was like really ranting and raving. And sorry, I might have to mute. My phone's going off in 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hi there, Ivan, in the chat there, and Eric, and Ed, and Truth Undenied, and Foxy, and Firecat, and whoever else there's watching. Hi, y'all. Hope y'all's having a good day. And it's like me trying to stay inside to keep from getting blown away from by the wind. I did a little video there when I went to get him from work, and the winds, I mean, it's blow you off the road. But the sun and the way the clouds, I mean, it was just like, wow, you know. And I got a little video of that. But the snow, the way it was blowing, it was like, that was so cool. But that was scary about getting blown off the damn road. And yeah, I wanted to address a comment here on my YouTube there. Josh says, none of us are conscious or aware. We're still sleeping, and most of us will never awaken from our machine state. I do agree with that part. You know, there's a lot of people that will not wake up until they die. And even then, I don't know.
Well, but the only way to truly wake up is to know every conversation on Earth, and that's impossible. Yeah, that's so impossible. Striving for that is kind of silly.
Yeah, you can't. Nobody will never know anything.
Yeah, it's not meant to. You know, no. Just just find your own piece of paradise in your brain and in around you, settle in it and enjoy it. You know, do whatever you need to protect yourself from the hostilities of the world around you. And just make a nice calm place, you know, step by step, you know, defense mechanisms against the world that we're presented with. But at the same time, we have to reach out to try to, you know, heal it.
Good day, Eric. It's like I said, you know, it's saying that none of us are awake, or conscious or aware. I mean, we are conscious. But the awareness levels, you know, everybody's at different levels of awareness. And like I said, and he said that not everybody's going to be aware, you know, and some are not conscious. You know, I'm not saying everybody's conscious, but Snow hurricane, what they called it, Eric. I'm sorry. But yeah, there's a lot of people out there. They just don't want to see it. They don't want to see it. So they don't never see it because that's their choice. That's up to them.
Well, sometimes you have to have a personal attack to realize what's going on. I mean, yeah, or if a close family member observes something and shares it with you, somebody you really trust.
Yeah.
But yeah, hearing all this mumbo jumbo
Yeah.
on the YouTube and news, and that's just to scramble your brain. We all need to slow down. There's just too much information in here, and we got overwhelmed.
It's like I said, like what Frank said. Be careful what you put in your head. There, they want you to put all this crap into your head to keep you in the fear and to keep you from becoming conscious and aware. And like I said, there, not everybody is at the same level. You might think nobody is conscious and aware, but it's because they're on a different level than you. We all are.
But we should share each other's experiences so we can raise ourselves up on a conscious level. If we just calm down and quit fighting and just, there's nothing to win or lose here. We're all here to learn and share our experiences and build a better world. Yes. And this, first you collaborate, you make a plan, then you implement it.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Well, the link is below there. Anyone wants to come in, can't put it in the YouTube there. If anybody wants to join us after here, I've tried to keep this under, a certain amount of time because, it's too long. It's, less likely people will watch the playback and stuff. And there's a lot of good stuff we said here today. Ed, Firecat, Foxy, Free there. So I know y'all's both muted though right now. But
I'm unmuted.
I get a phone call or something.
Yeah, she's gone.
Yeah. But yeah, this is it. Like I said, something we need to talk about more. And people, y'all's welcome to join. Anybody's welcome to join. Even Josh there.
Yeah.
So next time I do this, I'm gonna do this one and the other one every week. But it'll probably be Wednesdays and Thursdays because I work on the weekend. But it'll be a different time next time. It was 12 o'clock today because I had stuff come up and everything. But next time this will probably be at like 3 o'clock in the evening. So I hope that's okay with for everybody there. Your time zones and stuff.
My busy schedule.
I know, yeah. I was doing it early this morning, to just to get it out. I need to get it out. But then, like I said, things happen, life happens, and you got to change plans sometimes. So,
I don't like scheduling stuff because then it feels restricted, but then you can't be spontaneous, so it's hard.
Yeah. But yeah, this has been a really good discussion here with y'all and Ed there. He's brave there driving and on the hangout, so
yeah.
No, they have them mounted things in cars and stuff now. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. Y'all know that. All of y'all, I appreciate all of y'all.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody too. Yeah.
That's right, Eric. Stop the hate when we share our life. Exactly. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's just it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said the other day, that's how we grow and learn, and how we're going to help each other if we don't know how to help each other. If you won't talk about things. because they want us on here focusing on this crap, you know,
their crap.
I'm not even going to mention any of it because y'all know it, and I'm not feeding that shit no more.
No, it's
you know,
no
you
good.
can look on my channel if you want to know anything about any of that other stuff, because you know I've done my share of that and then some. Like I said, y'all know that.
We would share more of it
more,
if it was positive, but it's not positive.
That's what I was about to say. You know, I would do more, but you know, it's
sad.
Yeah, I know so much already, and y'all, like I said, you can see it on my channel there, like lots of crap on there, and I deleted it. I deleted the profile, you know, brought it back with nothing, and that was why, because you know it's just
it's hard.
Looking at it every day just brings you down. You know, it's good to put the information out there and people to be aware of it, but to let it consume you, no. And hide behind it, which I see a lot of people still doing on here. You know, that's why I'm doing this right here, because they're keeping you in that perpetual cycle of doing that and stuff. Like I said, it's good to point out these bad things, but don't sit and dwell on them, because it will eat you alive, and you'll be a hollow shell of a person sitting here just looking for shit, you know, to
scared in a hole.
You know what I mean? And
the whole world's out to get you.
Right.
So then you get them back. And then you get locked up. Problem, reaction, solution.
Yeah, I want to shout out to Gordon there as well. Hey there. And Alan and everybody, you know, you're here, you two are here, and Ed and
I think I'm here.
Eric and all. Who else am I missing here? Debbie, Frank, Delete, Grim. Who else? Dave, Carolyn, y'all. We talked about this stuff a lot. We have so. And that conversation last night, that was a really good one. Most of the time I was just listening. So a lot of wisdom there was going around there last night. And it inspired me to do this, you know, you know, because of, like I said, you see people still not focusing on the things that are most important here, which is this. That's how you free your mind, and the rest will follow. Okey-dokey. Anything else you want to add?
I had something profound in my head, but it just slipped out. Gone. So everybody think something profound.
That happens all the time.
Yeah.
I try to take notes, but I can't never find a pencil. I'm just kidding.
I have a pencil, but it's not sharpened.
Exactly, Eric. Be aware of conscious traps. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. And there are lots of them on here. I don't need to name them because you should know them, and if you don't know them, there are signs to let you know that it is a trap. If they have you doing things for them, like say they don't want to do a certain thing, so they tell you about it and get you to do it, type of thing. That's what I'm saying. That's a trap. Sucking you in, you know, type of stuff. Keeping you in that crap with them, dragging you down with them.
The energy they vibrate.
Exactly. Negative. You know, and that's happened to everybody on here, I would say. I'm not going to speak for everybody, but I would say that happens to everybody. All right, then. y'all. It's been a good show, y'all. I think I'll go ahead and end it here because if anybody wants to come in after, you're more than welcome. And even y'all watching the playback, because we'll be here for a while. It's still early here. It's like 1 p.m. ish here. So y'all watching the playback, just click on the link. If we're here, we're here. If we're not, we'll catch you next time. So, you got anything else to say there?
No, just take care, everybody.
Will we? Yes. And I hate Foxy is muted there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure she'd say about the same thing there.
There
she is. There she is. You got any remarks here?
Reappeared.
Yeah. Distracted side people there. Yep, just be aware, and everyone's got their own journey in life to the self-discovery, and especially challenging times coming forth right now everywhere, actually. And just be aware of pattern events in your life. What happens, there's always a meaning to it, as you said. We know knowledge. Those that are not awakened may never know, and unfortunately that's sometimes going to be the way.
Yes.
There's not always going to be the positive outcome one might like to be, but just be, one finds their own journey and path in life, whatever that may turn out to be, positive or negative. It's just remember who you are within, in my opinion.
Yes.
And life's a challenge.
It's a journey. It's a journey.
Yeah.
And we're all going to the same place. So why bicker and fight and cut each other's throats?
Because we're in the same place where lightning bolts, and it'll be a good light show when we fight.
Oh my God. Being spiritual is the way to go, Ivan. Thank you. Thank you. Who needs the church to tell you what to think? That's like it even says there in that book, your body is your temple.
Mm-hmm. Intuition is the highest form of intelligence. So you already know what to do. You know what's right. You just know it. Exactly. You never had to be told. Yeah. You know what's bad and what's good.
You're born with that, and then they muddle you up.
It's in your DNA, RNA, or whatever, and we share it. If you really get a grip, you can share. It changes other people.
Yes,
if you can really get a grip on it.
Yes, put out good vibes, y'all. Yes, put out good vibes, y'all. So thanks, y'all, for watching and participating. Everybody there,
this was fun.
Ivan, Eric, Foxy, Ed, Truth and I there, Josh, Firecat, everybody, y'all. Thank y'all. Everybody's welcome to join me next time, and thank y'all for participating and putting in your opinion there. And I'll be doing this, like I said, it'll be the one I did yesterday. What was it? I can see. Wednesday reality check and live art be on Wednesdays at the normal time there, and this will be on Thursday from starting at 3 in the evening, something like that. And exactly, Foxy. Yes, beware, not be on a government watch list when aware. Yes,
and I hope my net will not be blocked again. It happens when you can't really I can't be freedom of speech anymore because they're they're deliberately blocking even on my data.
I know how they do it.
They will block everything. Just be aware. If you could think of a backup plan, let me know.
See, me and Bella here. Bella finally made an appearance here.
Hello, George.
Thank y'all again, and we'll see y'all next week. Like I said, the link is below. Click it. If we're here, we're here. Here later in the playback if you're watching. Y'all take care. Love y'all, and we'll see you next time. And remember, all powers within you. Let it, create something. Like I say about the art, we're all creators. We're all connected. Create something. Let your energy out. Let it shine your light for everybody to see. So Anyways, thank y'all, and we'll see y'all next time. See ya.